Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with another episode of Dark Souls 2. And we died and lost all our souls. Pretty much after that last episode, I was trying to run to this location, which is always a good idea, right? When you die, you just come and try to run through stuff. So I lost all my souls, so that was actually a good thing because basically that completely uninhibited me to just run freely throughout the whole map. And I actually found a different way to kill these bleed dudes. Unfortunately, I didn't really show it to you guys, but yeah, I found a whole new way of killing them, and I butchered the whole lot of them. Now the thing is, it seems that the dwarf has left us, and this thing is still here. And this thing is still going to kill us, because I just have no idea how to actually not get killed by this thing. The hell with it. I guess maybe not. Silver Talisman times 2. What does this do? Dark Trotches temporarily boosts dark defense. Silver Talisman transform to blend into the environment. Very well. Anyways, I do believe it is time to move onwards since we've pretty much died there for what I would not really consider to be a decent piece of loot, but whatever. Anyways, we pretty much ran through all the Varangians down there. So now we're going to be moving onwards and seeing what's in here. This is weird. You'd almost figure that there would be like a bonfire in here or something, but no. But no. What the hell? Are you kidding me? And here we are, back again to the place of our demise. This Viking bastard. Holy crap. Why does he feel much tougher than the rest of the Vikings? I guess it's just because he was in a tight spot. Hopefully I will have shown you... Also, hopefully I will have shown you guys how I killed the other dudes with a backstab, so that you guys get an idea of how easy they are after you figure out their little quirks. The thing about them is that they pretty much attack in a straight line, and whenever mobs attack in a straight line, while they do seem tough if you try to beat them head on, if you just move away from them a little bit, kind of move past them, you will usually, you will usually be able to just counter whatever they happen to be trying to do. This seems like a really bad idea, but let's do it anyways. Awesome! Look at that! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's gonna fly here? The Flying Dutchman? That is insane. I love that. Look at that. Oh, it doesn't fly here. It just kind of moves in a little bit. For a second, I thought it was gonna fly in. But it seems like we're gonna be able to get to it now. That's awesome. So it looks like our objective is actually get to the boat. Get to the boat! Not necessarily get to the chopper, but getting to the boat. Still pretty awesome. So let's crawl our asses down there and see what's going to happen. Oh, another one of you. 2 of you, actually. Thing is, the backstab technique doesn't really seem to work with 2. Or maybe it does. Damn it, one more hit. That's right. Prepare Uranus. Get rocked, son. Just get rocked. So, what kind of beasties do we have waiting for us after this door? There's the galleon. And here's just a simple way out. No, this is actually the proper way. However, once you go out, there's no going back. And I do believe that I think there's a corpse on top of this house. No, there isn't. So that was pretty pointless. Not again with the archers. This is a punishment for not having killed that archer. The game's like, ah, so you ran past this archer, huh? I'll tell you. I love the way these guys gargle on their own blood as they die. I always like a nice little gargle sound on the death of my enemies. Aha! Shortcut! There. This is a pretty meaningful shortcut, I believe. At least it looked like one. Not 100% sure how meaningful it is, but either way, we opened up the shortcut, which means we're free to just move on to the galleon. Wait a second. This is towards the galleon. What's down here? Ah, more of these blood-sucking scumbags. Not really blood-sucking, more like bleeding. God damn it. Ah, you pricks. How dare you? Get back. I hate the fact that he's just controlling that entry point. I also don't like fighting here because of the archer. Oh, I was going to try to do a plunging attack. Guess that's not going to happen. What the hell's he doing? Oh, you don't like the light, do you? That's interesting. Kind of like a vampire doesn't like the light. That's why there was a torch point up there. Wow, he's like, he's completely spazzed out. Hey, wake up, dude. Of course, he totally just returns to normal when I try to hit him. Don't even try it, son. I see right through your tricks. Heavy boots. How about the house? Anything inside the house? No, it's just there to house these blood-sucking, vicious... That thing that's floating in the water seems really suspicious. Pretty sure that corpse is going to rise up. Oh, it seems that this was the path to the galleon. What? That corpse is going to rise up and attack me once I pick up this item. I didn't even see what it was because I was so focused on the corpse. What the hell did I just pick up? Did I pick up a weapon? That would be cool. No, it doesn't seem like... Whoa, what's this? Bandit axe. It's not too terrible looking. Wonder about the moveset. Oh, I never did see the greatsword. Tons of damage. Scales with strength. Needs some dexterity. It's definitely a weapon to consider, but it requires a great deal of stat investment. I could much more settle with this axe. The thing, though, is if I was to settle with this axe, why not just settle with this mace? Because 120 damage actually has B scaling, whereas the axe 125 C scaling. So it's kind of like the axe. Seems like you're setting yourself up to failure. What else? Oh yeah, I wanted to see upstairs, because if upstairs is not going to lead to the galleon, where does it lead to then? Leads to a house. And there's nothing else here. Very well. See what's inside. Vikings, and there was a crystal lizard here. Or there is a crystal lizard here. It's probably inside one of these barrels. Oh crap, no, no! And only then I noticed that my health was dangerously low. Fuck my life. So the fact that I wasn't aware exactly which shortcut I had opened previously just led to me losing however many souls I had, which I believe were somewhere in the vicinity of 6,000. Which I've gotten used to losing souls at this point. It's just still very frustrating because it's one thing if you lose souls but you're not really struggling with the game all that much. It's another thing entirely when you're losing tons of soul and you're still struggling with the game. That's the issue that I'm having right now. This is the place we died. We didn't even get to... However, this time we're going to be real careful about all this. Why do you Vikings store poison anyways? What is wrong with you? Cleansing you bastards of this world is actually a good thing. Now, how am I going to open these things up? Because I don't like these things. I guess I can put on my crossbow. My trusty crossbow. Can you aim with the crossbow? That's the other thing. You can. Aw, fuck you. How nice of you. Very well. We'll do it your way. We'll get all poisoned up. Wait, don't I have like a reach weapon or something? Let's try it with the halberd there. Yeah, I know I can't use the damn thing. Okay, if you two-hand it, does a slash. Okay, that's what I want. I want that reach. That would have been way too close. How about... Come on. There we go. Throwing knife, flame butterfly, which I don't even know what it does. goes another one. And the last one. Character's like spazzing out when I'm trying to do these sudden movements. There we go. And now let's get killed. Maybe not. Estus Flask Shard. Oh, look at that secret passage right there. Interesting that they actually made it pretty obvious there was a secret passage here. I mean, if you couldn't tell there's a secret passage there, you've been playing the wrong game. There's large Titanite shards as well, it seems. Fading Soul. This guy's dead. Here there be treasure. And now I'm going to die. It seems pretty useless that I keep attacking these chests, but what the hell. Royal Soldier's Ring. Not that I'm going to use it because I have a ring that is pretty much bound to me and it's going to break if I take it off. And the other ring that I have is the Cling Ring, so yeah. A ring bearing a soldier's seal increases the load that can be carried. These rings were granted to warriors who distinguished themselves in the service of King Vendrick. King favored simple warriors who staked their every battle on strength alone. Oh, I almost missed this guy. Large Soul of a Nameless Soldier and Life Gem. Still not entirely sure all this stuff is worth the 6,000 souls I just lost. Very, very frustrating, I have to admit. Anyways, I guess it's about time we head over to the Galleon, now that we at least know where the shortcut is. Because I can't believe I died because I couldn't find the stinking shortcut. Well, I died because I was overwhelmed after I failed to find the shortcut. That's a little bit more accurate. You touched me. I don't like being touched by your kind. Why not backstab? Yep, I knew I was gonna bleed. And I'm gonna die if I'm not careful too. What the hell, there's an archer up here? Need a heal. Yeah, I also picked up a hoodie, which I pretty much put on when I picked it up because my character just looks terrible right now. This looks like the Pyromancer set, kind of, from Dark Souls 1. Totally failing on the backstabs right now. Ooh, thank you. That is so kind of you to shoot me in the ass like that. Would you look at that? Isn't that cute? Why won't you let me hit you, though? Of course. Of course. Let's try that again, and again, and again, and again, until we get it right, people. Pisses me off is the fact that I can't seem to be able to attack these guys when they're hanging. You can just attack them when they're about to come up. Okay, so we got this guy over here just waiting to come rampaging in. Hello. How you doing? Sorry, I was having some trouble locking onto you. Either I'm doing less damage, or the fact that that guy was wet made me deal less fire damage. which is interesting. I'm hoping more on the fact that I dealt less damage because the guy was wet. Ooh, a new character. And there's a wheel here. I'm thinking about shooting that rope, but not just yet.
I see light, but it remains dim. I am Carillion, and I've no interest in the magic impaired.
So this guy is a mage.
I see light, but it remains dim. I am Carillion, and I've no interest in the magic impaired.
So basically he won't talk to you unless you're a mage, it seems. That's fine. Be that way. Looks like there's actually a house I'm going to be able to... Oh no. I can't access it. Weird. Also looks like there's some kind of chandelier in there that I'll be able to light up at some point. But either way, it's time to get into the galleon, people. You guys have probably been waiting for this ever since I called the damn thing in. Which, depending on the editing that I end up doing on this episode, might be actually not so long ago. But for me, it has been quite some time because I've been dying ceaselessly. I can already see a hollow on the deck. I only see one, though. Let's go in after him. There's more than one, because I've heard 2 bows. There's actually a lot more than one, it seems. It's too bad you guys didn't just... Okay, that's quite enough, sir. That's quite enough of that. Damn, having this Drangleic shield is definitely helping. That's the other archer I was looking for. Hello. You're not even an archer. You get to carry around a shield? I mean, I don't consider him to be an archer because he gets to do sword and board and archery. It's a brave new world. Brave new world. What's this? Iron arrow. The fact that there's a ton of iron arrows here make me think that there's definitely something that I'm going to have to be doing with arrows. Either way, can you actually use the wheel, I wonder? You can't. Or maybe you can, but not just yet. That seems like a boss fight. And to be honest, I don't even care that it's a boss fight because... Oh, damn it, these are not chests. Because I don't have a whole lot to lose. Sure, I got 3,000 souls on me, but at this point, 3,000 souls really ain't that much. No chests, no hidden items. Very well, let's see this pirate. It's not a pirate. that thing does bleeding. Ooh, lots of stamina damage there. So ideally, we want to only take hits from the swords. Even though they deal bleed, they don't mess up my stamina. These maces, on the other hand, risk too much. Risked way too much there. Oh crap, oh crap. Ooh, that was going to be terrible. Uh-oh. I hope that was stagger and not a sign that the boss was going to change its tactics or anything. Oh, that was a cool attack. Seems that every single time I take a gamble, I lose. There you go, that's another boss down. Although arguably, he wasn't really that challenging. 17,000 souls, I believe. I was gonna say this is where we came from, but I guess not. This is where we came from. So what's here? Staircase. There better not be any tricks up here, because I just killed a boss, so let me enjoy my success in peace. What's this? Tell me this is not booby-trapped. I got 17,000 souls on me. That's actually quite a bit to lose. Pretty please. Okay, no booby traps. Pyromancy Flame and Fireball. Huh. And I broke my sword. I do have other weapons that I can equip for the time being, right? Apart from the mace. No, it's just the mace, I think. If I had more strength, could do that. By the way, does this sword scale with anything? No, pretty lousy scaling. Actually, no, it does. It scales with whatever that flame thing is. What? Yeah, I haven't done extensive research on the statuses. But I think what boosts fire magic is intelligence, I want to say. Am I right? Nope. Boosts attack, attunement, int, faith, vitality. What determines this? Fire attack bonus. Boosts the power of fire attacks. What determines that? Boosts magic, defense, and proficiency in sorceries. I can't figure out what influences fire damage. I'm pretty sure that faith influences lightning damage, even though it doesn't really say. It says lightning defense. Maybe if there was something that would increase fire defense. Good question. Good question indeed. Either way, I don't want to bore you guys too much with that. Let's just switch weapons. I guess I'll take the mace for now. It's the only real thing I can do. Where's the mace? I hate going back to this weapon. Really do. Well, let's figure this thing out. Oh, we got to just go on a trip. I do appreciate the different lands the game takes you to. It's really cool just exploring this world. I just really wish I found a good strength weapon that I wanted. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Apart from that, that is my only complaint so far. And that is the thing that is making me consider whether or not I want to just like respec my character. Because I do have that thing that supposedly allows me to respec all my stats. Which I'm not even sure if that's what it does or not. Because again, I don't want to look anything up. I want to figure everything out for myself. So we got transported to here. Although I have no idea where here is. I also don't have any idea if I should really be walking around here with my broken sword. I would really like a bonfire. That's what I'd like. Can I have a bonfire game? Are you going to give me a bonfire? Well, you're going to give me an elevator. That I can see. Very well. Let's take the elevator. Let's... Oh, wait, no. Oh, I thought this was a chest. What a waste. Could have swore this thing was a chest. Wait a second. Is that water? Aren't we just gonna die if we take that elevator then? Or does it close and like and... Did I just avoid certain death by a mistake because I thought I had seen a chest? That would have been epic. Oh, it goes up. Okay. I was like, what? I can't believe I'm running around with 17,000 souls. That's the other thing. I'm just trying to locate a bonfire. I really am just trying to locate a bonfire. Can't believe the game's making me run around with 17,000 souls. Well, the game isn't really making me do anything. I want to do it because I want to, like, get a checkpoint before I move on. The Lost Bastille. This is the place that we were at previously. Oh, this guy rotted away. We were at this place previously, but yeah, we do have a bonfire in here. We have a bonfire in this zone. I'm just not sure if it's from this entrance. Common fruit. I know that I'm just going to die here and lose my 17,000 souls, aren't I? A bonfire. I was really thinking about going back. You guys have no idea. Either way, bonfire lit. That is going to be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. As per usual, thank you very much for watching. Leave me your comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next one.